Okay, so here comes another vision. I was on my grind in LA. I was living in the back of my 95 Lexus. And I one night I choose fancy neighborhoods to park in. I wasn't in Compton, I wasn't parking in Crenshaw, none of that. I was in the uppity areas. So I was in Sherman Oaks one night and I parked my car, and it was just one of those nights. Let me just say this: living in my car was one of the best experiences for me because I really got to be still, be silent, meditate, pray. That's when me and God became, like this.
Yeah.
So one night I had the AC on, I'm playing 90s R&B music, just ready to go to bed, and I couldn't sleep. I had this vision of me being in a classroom, talking to students. Like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't audible. I couldn't hear anything. I just saw me like this, just talking. And the essence of it was me pushing young people to do what they love doing. Because I didn't want them to experience what I was experiencing. I didn't want them experiencing having to live in your car. It's one thing to see that stuff on TV because you know the end result. There's always a triumphant ending, to it on TV. But in real life, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It's really, really hard. It's a tough road. So, the vision was showing me how to help young people avoid some of the struggles I experience and create a pipeline for them to, here goes the word again, create a pipeline for them to, pursue their passions and profit off of their passions. And that was the vision. I didn't have a name for it. I didn't have anything. I just knew once I got back home to Far Rock, to New York, I was going to start something to help the young people in my community. So that's how GPA was conceptualized. It didn't manifest until like 3, 4 years later when I moved back home to New York, and we could dive into that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it is awesome because, like you, it's so many other people who had those, visions or
Hmm.
epiphanies when they went through something.
Right.
Myself, I have a homeless um story too, and I feel like that's when, when you sort of kind of hit, I don't want to say really rock bottom, I don't want to say that,
Hmm.
but when you get a chance to actually to see yourself and to see, where you are in life, you
Yeah,
know, that's
definitely.
when you have that clear tunnel vision to, the direction on where you need to go to basically to help others.
For sure.
That's
For sure.
that's why we're here today.
You're able to drown out the noise. You're not
Yep.
distracted by, I got this going on, I got that going on. You are one with yourself and one with your creator, and you're able to hear, you're able to see, you're able to just be still, be silent, and just get life-changing information. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful. I don't regret it. I wouldn't do it again, but I don't regret that moment,
Yep.
that span of time at all.
Yep. That lets you know that the materialistic stuff is just not important at
Yeah.
all.
At the end of the day, it's about what's inside of your soul, what's in your spirit. It's only ultimately going to come out and manifest into something that's powerful, something that's great.